At different times, the car constantly praised the hearts of Ukrainians, not becoming a blame for the Grand Cherokee Mk2, which was taken for a cheap Mercedes ML, and then bitten in a right way. Let's find out, what is the best way to buy the Grand Cherokee Mk2? The fourth generation of the model, based on the Mercedes ML platform, appeared in 2010. In the middle of the moment, the car called out a real excitement. The shards of the Ninja ability, the Americans, suggested that it was not $20,000 cheaper. Well, it's true, there's a fight. Ales recht tell you everything showed up not critically. Moreover, the new Grand managed to outperform its German great-grandfather with certain parameters. In the middle of the second, as we are given, and in hope, in the pre-styling period, until 2013, the car could be delivered with 3 gasoline engines and a single Italian 3-liter V6 diesel engine with a power of 241 horsepower. Really, it's not worth it. A smaller, tighter Mercedes diesel engine, which has sprung up in Europe, even though it has become as hot as a burnt one, but deserves more warm reviews. Then, with gasoline units, everything was not so bad. Basic, atmospheric V6 Pentastar series for 286 horses, with a long-term operation and maintenance, the building will please with a resource. I didn't show an increased appetite for butter, but I started with soldering. The limited and overland versions were equipped with a legendary 5.7 Hemi pressure of 352 horsepower. Tsivt Sagali Vahitsia Millionaire. Golov, do not forget about 16 candles and take a successful diet. It is recommended to use olive 5W20 with a frequency propagated by a fermenter, not worse. And in 2011, everyone felt the unique sound of the SRT8 version, or rather, a 6.4-liter atmospheric V8, building at 465 hours.p. Whose motor Vajja conjuring a snake, shards of riches of their Vlasnik VVN having bought the sound of the whistle. With a 3.6 V6 engine, a diesel engine and a 6.4 V8, the automatic 5-step Mercedes was on the back. The most Nadwine and Emsna of the others. Z-Hemi already propagated Chrysler's AKP5, yak seldom confused with wit moves. In 2012, the Rossi changed no less than the Nadwine AKP6. Well, the era of 8-speed ZF transmissions came only in 2014. The Chi were chanting on the back, chuckling at the humming down. And then we smiled and Zofsim passed. Sodo okay, Fiju, Shukati tricky? Americans can't be without soars. VD Grand Cherokee can be bolo biok kuvati want be system vid move electron key and electron key, kokomu automobile. It appeared unprecedentedly rich. Stink. Computer glitches are not welcome here. Truth be told, the majority of these problems cannot be called systemic. For example, navigation is buggy, unresponsive, after emit, an audio system, a media system, which randomly turns on or flickers. Abo harlot swims of the climate system. Protzagalnim weak mist one-way recognized as a smut light, in the form of regular lamps, headlights melt. In the midst of the deep places, it is possible, Vardo guess and Shilny before rusting the contacts of the button for the electric drive of the rear doors. There are no serious complaints about the bodywork. Maije. If the body itself is too weak and resistant to corrosion, and the LFP does not care about being thin, it is irritating, then there is a puncture with fittings. Look for chrome parts, covering some kind of tightness and even more willing to climb, color. As a reminder, all Grand Cherokee owners will sooner or later replace the chrome parts. Quite simply, there is little to say about the interior of the Jeep Grand Cherokee. You don't often read about nasty flowers on internet forums. The materials of the construction appeared to be unconvincingly slick, and the hard plastic seriously did not stress anyone. Until then, it's not bad to resist wear and tear. So here is a mustache. We've saved the biggest problem of the Grand Cherokee for now. As long as you don't have a pardoning thought, no American has any serious problems. The first head of them is tied with pneumatic. Fortunately, far from all cars were equipped with it. It was an option. Option, as it is better to be introduced to the secondary market. In the cold, the car falls on chutney brushes and lies down. The main reason is condensate and air bellows. Vyrobnik had trouble solving these problems, and after restyling in the country of the SND, cars with pneumatic suspension did not get any more. So the Axis, if you choose a car with a base engine, automatic Pintistupkoi and Izaliznoi, Spravsny, PDVskoyu, then YM Alferno, and become the best option. Ale, get ready, serving such a beauty is not cheap. Spare parts are expensive.